Hello everyone, hope all are doing well. Dear students, already we have completed unit 1. Now we are in unit 2. Before going to session, please everyone whoever seeing my channel, subscribe my channel, share to your friends group, okay, daily once. Please ma encourage and support to my channel, and whatever I'm going to discuss now, which is very important and mostly repeated in a question, repeated in exams. Okay na, let's we come into our topic. So I'm going to discuss about unit 2, measuring business income. Okay, so please see here in Unit 2, Accounting Concepts and Conventions. Here in Accounting Concepts and Conventions, accounting concepts and conventions are the basic principles and guidelines followed while preparing financial statements. They ensure that accounting information is reliable, consistent, and comparable. Accounting concepts. If you talk about the accounting concepts, let's we discuss the first concept, business entity concept. Business and its owner are treated two separate entities. Owner invests 5 lakhs in business. Example I given. Business records it as a capital. Yes or no? So it is not treated business income. Okay. Now importance. If you talk about the importance, shows true financial position and avoids mixing personal and business transactions. Now, money measurement concept. Only transactions that can be measured in money or recorded. Example, purchase of furniture 40,000, recorded goods reputation of employee. That purchase of furniture 40,000 will be recorded, yes or no? But good reputation of employee will be recorded. No, it's not recorded, right? So that's what we will call it as a money measurement concept. Now limitation. See the limitation here. Non-financial items cannot be measured. All financial items will be measured here. Now let's we discuss another topic, that is going concern concept. Here in going concern concept, business is assumed to continue for many years. Okay, and a machine purchased rupees 10,000 is depreciated over its useful life instead of treating the whole amount as an expense in 1 year. Okay, example helps long term planning. Yes, it is going concern means long term, right, ma? Now, supports depreciation and calculations. Let me discuss cost control. What is this cost control? Assets are recorded at their original purchase cost, not the current market value. Example, land purchased 5 lakhs, it is recorded as 5 lakhs only. Even if it is market value becomes 8 lakhs also, we will record it according to the cost concept, that 5 lakhs only. Is I'm clear? Dual aspect concept. Dual aspect cancel means two concepts. For example, A and B. Every transaction has a two effects. Yes or no? So purchase furniture for cash 20,000. Furniture 20,000, cash 20,000. Both are dual aspect concept. Na? Now, accounting equation remains balanced and assets is equal to capital plus liabilities. Accounting period concept. Accounting period concept means business life is divided into accounting periods to determine profits. Okay, to determine the profits. Example, financial year 1st April, that we will take it as a 1st April to 31st March. Okay na, this is known as the accounting period concept. Now let's we discuss about the matching concept. What is this matching concept? Matching concept is nothing but revenue must be matched. Revenue must be matched with the related expenses in same accounting period. For example, sales is 1 lakh, cost of goods sold is 60,000. Now, sales 1 lakh, cost of goods sold is 60,000. 1 lakh minus 60,000, how much? 40,000. Profit is 40,000. Now, revenue revenue recognition concept. Here, it recognizes when it is earned, not necessarily when cash is received. So, whenever we are selling goods on credit base or cash base, we will record it. Why? Because it is necessarily when it is very important. Okay, revenue recognition concept. Example. Goods sold on a credit, revenue recorded immediately. Now, accounting conventions. What is this accounting conventions? Up to here, we have discussed about accounting concepts, which is most repeated question. Okay, prepare it, take screenshot, and write your answer. Prepare by yourself. This is very repeated question. There is a chance to get it. Concepts and also conventions. Conventions. See the convention. Convention of consistency. Yes, same accounting methods should be followed every year. Yes or no? So whatever we are following now, the same we have to follow next year also. Okay. Example, FIFO method is used this year. It should continue next year unless there is a valid reason to change. FIFO. What is FIFO method? First in, first out. Generally, we use this method in stocks. Okay, evaluation of stocks. Now, of convention of conservatism. What is the convention of conservatism? Anticipates losses but not profit. Anticipated losses but not profit. Example, expected bad debts are recorded, expected profits are not recorded. Bad debts we will record, but upcoming profits we will not record. So that's what we will call it as a convention of conservatism, which is very important. Convention of full disclosure. What is this convention of full disclosure? All important all important okay, information should be disclosed in financial statement. Okay, financial statement. Example, pending court cases should be mentioned, notes to accounts. Okay, na convention of full disclosure. And the convention of materiality. What is this convention of materiality? Only important information that influences users decisions needs to be disclosed. Example, a calculator cost rupees 500 may be treated as an expense instead of an asset. Okay, now topic 3, capital and revenue items. What is this capital and revenue items and capital expenditure? You know, capital and revenue items, capital expenditure I am talking now, it provides a benefit for more than one accounting year. Example, purchase of machinery, building and furniture, land. These all are what? These all are the expenses for benefit purpose. We will utilize it. Characteristics: long term benefit recorded as asset appears in balance sheet. So furniture, okay, and buildings, and what else machinery, this all we will record in assets side in balance sheet, right? So that only is selling. Now let's we talk about the revenue expenditure. What do you mean by revenue expenditure? It incurred day to day operations. Example, salary, rent, wages, electricity, repairs, these all are the revenue expenditure. Characteristics: it is short term benefit and recorded as expense, appears in profit and loss account. Generally, maybe while doing sums, you observed, right, practical problems while doing salaries, wages, electricity. This we will write, right? This only we will call it as a revenue expenditure. Now, differences between capital and revenue expenditure. I have noted here. Please you guys take screenshot and note yourself. First one is the capital expenditure is a long term benefit, revenue expenditure is a short term benefit. Capital expenditure is on assets, revenue expenditure is nothing but expenses. And capital expenditure you can see in balance sheet, and revenue expenditure you can see in profit and loss account. And machinery purchases, salary payments, capital receipts in capital expenditure, revenue receipts is in revenue expenditure. Yes, now loan received is a capital expenditure. And commission, interest, rent received, these all, sale of fixed assets, these all are the capital expenditure. Okay, you guys write if you get differences between capital expenditure and revenue expenditure, these all the points what I have discussed just now, you make sure that write as a side points, and after that write 2 to 3 lines for each point. For example, long term benefit, asset, balance sheet. So about that you mentioned as a side point and write 2 to 3 lines for this. Now, let's we discuss about the matching concept. What do you mean by this matching concept? Matching concept, expenses must be matched with revenue earned during same accounting period. Example, 5 lakhs. Example, sales 5 lakhs, cost is 3 lakhs 22,000, salary is 50,000. Okay, and profit is 5 lakhs and minus 3 lakh 20,000 and 50,000. How much profit we got? 1 lakh 30,000. Importance: correct profit, fair financial statements, better comparison. This is better comparison. Is I'm clear? Now, depreciation policies. If you talk about the depreciation policies, it is a systematic allocation of cost of a fixed assets over its useful life. Costs, wear and tear, tear and obsolescence, passage of time. This all. Now, methods. If you talk about the methods, straight line method and write down value method. Straight line method, equal depreciation is equal to on every year. Okay na, cost of the asset minus scrap value and divided by useful of life. For example, machine 1 lakh, life 10 years, scrap value 0, so depreciation is 10,000 every year. Okay, now write down value, WDV. Depreciation is calculated on the book value every year. Implications on reported profit. What is the first implication? Higher depreciation, lower profit, lower depreciation, higher profit. Is that clear? Higher depreciation means lower profit, lower depreciation indicates higher profit. This we will call as a implication on reported profit. Therefore, depreciation may directly affect reported profit. Is that clear? Now, let's we discuss about the inventory valuation. What is this inventory valuation? Inventory means the goods held for sale. Closing stock is valued according to accounting standards. Methods. What methods we will use? FIFO, first in and first out. Old stock sold first. Suitable when prices are rising. Profits become higher. This we will call as the inventory valuation. Now LIFO. What is this LIFO? Last stock sold first, last in first out. Profit becomes lower during inflation. Now, weighted average method. Average cost is used for inventory valuation. Effects of a reported profit method. So methods I brought here, and profit. LIFO means lower profit during the rise price. FIFO means higher profit during the rise price. Weighted average, moderate profit. Inventory valuation. These methods we will basically use for the inventory valuation. What is the inventory valuation? From suppliers, raw materials, yeah, and after that work in progress. Okay, semi-finished goods and lastly finished goods. This is all the process, we will call it as a inventory. Is that clear? So this is all about our second unit. So take screenshots and make a fair notes of it. It is very important. You will get the long answers and also short answers from this. Thank you so much. Wish you all the best, ma.